Let's just dive right into this explainer, because today we're deconstructing a truly fascinating blueprint. We're not looking at some dry research paper here. We are actually reverse engineering a highly specific AI prompt. And this prompt, it was designed to generate the absolute perfect, psychologically sound script on self-confidence. It's literally a masterclass in how to capture human attention and deliver impactful advice, all wrapped up in a set of strict, calculated instructions. If you've ever wondered why certain self-help content hooks you so easily, well, you're about to see the exact formula.
Right out of the gate, this blueprint totally gets human psychology. It dictates that the first 20 seconds must hit you with a surprising question. Something like, what if everything you thought about building confidence was backwards? The goal here is to instantly shatter what you think you know. It hooks your attention completely so you're actually ready to absorb the science that follows.
Here's the roadmap the blueprint demands. First, the blueprint of a perfect script, unpacking low confidence, the science of confidence, 5 practical confidence steps, confidence-destroying mistakes, and finally, the inspiring conclusion.
Okay, starting with Section 1, Blueprint of a Perfect Script.
This blueprint forces a very specific, almost split personality onto the writer. You can't just be a standard author. It demands you act as an expert psychologist, a confidence coach, and an inspiring storyteller all at once. And get this, by constraining the length to around 500 words and demanding really simple English, it completely guarantees a punchy, emotional narrative instead of, a boring academic lecture.
Moving to Section 2, Unpacking Low Confidence. You can't really offer a cure without diagnosing the disease first, right? So the blueprint lays out these universal psychological roadblocks. We're talking about the paralyzing fear of failure, endless overthinking, toxic negative self-talk, constant comparison to others, and the heavy baggage of our past experiences. Establishing this deep empathy shows the viewer exactly why they feel stuck right before throwing them a lifeline.
Which brings us to Section 3, the science of confidence.
Now, this is the turning point of the entire narrative arc. The formula actively contrasts a massive myth against scientific reality. The myth that confidence is just some innate trait woven into your DNA. The reality? It's a skill. And just like a muscle, it's forged and developed through repeated action. That simple pivot shifts you instantly from feeling helpless to feeling entirely empowered.
Let's look at Section 4, 5 Practical Confidence Steps.
So, how do you actively build that confidence muscle? The formula lays out 5 everyday actions wrapped in totally relatable examples. Step 1, build inner trust by simply keeping promises to yourself. Step 2, fix your posture and body language to signal confidence inside and out. Step 3, build momentum by facing tiny fears daily. Step 4, overwrite that negative self-talk with positive truths. And Step 5, learn a new skill and actually celebrate those small wins.
Next up is Section 5, Confidence-Destroying Mistakes.
The formula issues a pretty stark warning here about one ultimate trap. Stop waiting to feel ready. The hard psychological reality is, if you sit around waiting for the feeling of confidence to magically arrive before you take action, you are going to be waiting forever. The action absolutely has to come first.
And this builds into a broader list of toxic habits that can instantly undo all your progress. Alongside waiting to feel ready, the guide highlights the trap of constant comparison and the utterly exhausting, impossible task of seeking everyone's approval. Calling out these pitfalls ensures you know exactly what behaviors to aggressively cut out of your life.
Finally, Section 6, the inspiring conclusion. To wrap the whole thing up, the blueprint shifts into pure motivation, demanding a strong call to action to get you moving right now. And honestly, this is brilliantly funny. Because this is the ultimate YouTube scripting guide, the AI has essentially hard-coded a request for human engagement, literally reminding the viewer to like, subscribe, and share. It's this perfect, slightly amusing blend of genuine psychological motivation and cold, hard content strategy.
And to truly seal the deal, the blueprint feeds us this exact memorable quote for the grand finale. Confidence doesn't come before action. Confidence comes because of action. It perfectly flips the script on how we view self-assurance. Which leaves us with one final provocative question for you. What is the one small action you're going to take right now, today, to start building your own confidence?